How will the coronavirus impact my insurance premiums, or are people locked in on what they've signed?
There's a few different things you can do as far as impacting your premiums, depending on what type of insurance policy it is. You can make adjustments to coverages. You can make adjustments to deductibles. I would highly advise to reach out to your insurance agent and ask them what options are available to you to reduce that, but there is relief.
You know, it's interesting. I was watching you the other day on your Facebook page, and you were talking to your friends and to your clients, and I waved in and said, "Hey," and then here you are. So I heard you at one point talking about because of coronavirus, there's more people maybe who are doing delivery jobs that didn't have that type of insurance before, and this is kind of a new thing with a 6-month policy for a delivery driver that maybe wasn't doing this before, something like that.
Correct. So on the commercial line side of the business, a lot of restaurants are kind of reinventing themselves, and the typical stay in and eat in restaurants are now moving to a delivery type of service. And so yes, their policies are not structured to cover that, but insurance companies are either removing some exclusions or they're offering other coverages that you can purchase temporarily, as well as on the personal line side of things. So when you hop in your vehicle and you go out and you do a delivery job, your personal insurance policy has exclusions for that type of work. And we are seeing some insurance companies on the personal line side of things removing those exclusions temporarily so people can supplement their income.
Okay, that's good to know, because a lot of people are taking what would be looked at as a side job, but now for some it's their job for now. Next text coming in, Shane. My tenants have stopped paying rent. Can I file a claim on my insurance policy for loss of incoming rent?
So that seems to be the hot topic right now, Walt. We're seeing a lot of lawyers hop onto social media platforms and say you can get money. Unfortunately, there is no black and white answer when it comes to this, because there is no specific verbiage including or excluding viruses in your insurance policy. It's one of those things where you're going to have to reach out to your insurance company, file a claim, and kind of see what happens. We are seeing a lot of changes with the government, the federal government. They're making a lot of concessions, and so we could see some relief from the federal government as far as loss of rent when they ask landlords to forgive rent for a certain period of time. I can kind of see that maybe coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, a quick question to follow up on that. Can you see the insurance business going forward having virus verbiage in their contracts or unknown things that maybe weren't in before?
So in order for insurance companies to stay solvent, they have to be able to identify and predict a risk. So I can see most insurance policies, the forms putting in exclusions, and then other companies coming to market and offering a specific type of policy for people that are really concerned about this type of risk.
Okay. Next text question coming in for Shane Eastman. My business has been severely impacted by the shelter in place. I've had to make changes in operations to keep the doors open. How does that impact my insurance coverage?
Again, this is one of those situations where you need to reach out. It's always better to be proactive. Underwriters, insurance companies are making concessions because they understand the economic impact. Don't stick your head in the sand. Reach out to your insurance agent. Allow them to contact the insurance company on your behalf. Allow them to get a good grasp on what you're doing exactly. Approach the underwriter and ask the question, hey, are these new activities going to be covered? Do we need to make changes to the insurance policy so that they're covered? Right. Or are you just going to allow this new activity for a certain period of time? But be proactive, call your insurance agent. You don't want to find out after you have a claim that something wasn't covered.